Hello, Share Foundation. Just wanted to take a second and give you a quick building committee update. If you were in church on Sunday, you would have heard this update, but just we want to make sure that everybody's on the same page and that communication is abundant so that we can move forward together as a congregation. And so maybe just a little bit of a recap of who's on the building committee again. Our building committee consists of 4 members. We have Wade Miller, we have Greg Tate, we have Lauren Hanson, and myself are on the building committee. We are being advised right now by Catalyst Construction, who will be our builder. They're a Wells guy owns that company, and they've been incredibly helpful throughout the entire process, from land search to working with an architect, interviewing the architect, and now through this process as well. We are working currently with an architect group called Design Arc. They're a company that's based in Brookings, but they now have an office in Sioux Falls and are opening several other offices as well. They've worked with some Wells churches in our area as well. So far, our building committee has had 2 meetings with Design Arc. We presented them with our needs as a congregation, mainly being a worship space, a gathering / fellowship space, an office for the pastor, a conference room for meetings, restrooms, of course, storage, classroom space, all of that kind of stuff. We put it in a priority list and gave that to Design Arc, and then they did their best to start the process of what this could look like with our space needs, putting a floor plan down on paper. There has been nothing finalized on that to this point, but the building committee is meeting weekly with Design Arc to put this together. The goal of our building committee then is to present the congregation with a viable option here, and then to get some feedback on what we've put together. In order to get that feedback, what you can look forward to coming up would be some cottage meetings where we will offer different times, different places where we'll meet together and present you with what we have up until this point, and hopefully by mid-December we'll have quite a bit put together for you. And then listen, we'll have the opportunity to listen to some of the feedback that you give, and some of the ideas as well. So that's what to look forward to. Another thing to look forward to would be sometime after the new year. We would be launching our capital campaign, where we'll have more of a finished product of what we're building towards, and then a goal as to what we want to raise in order to start construction on something like this. Currently, our committee is working as if we were going to break ground as soon as next year already. Some of that will be determined by a lot of different factors, but we want to have an option to present to the congregation, and then whenever we pull the trigger on that is when the congregation decides we're ready to do that. In the meantime, if you have any thoughts or questions or comments, please direct them to any of the people on the building committee or myself. We'd be happy to answer questions. Communication obviously is a 2-way street here, so we want to communicate with you, and we'd love if you communicated with us so we can keep everybody on the same page and move forward together as a congregation. I hope you're as excited about this as we are. This is another step in establishing our congregation in the Brandon area, and we pray that God will bless us and that He will lead us through this process as well. Have a great Thanksgiving, and we'll see you on Sunday.